Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about green leaf stocks. I don't really know what to call it. I've heard from those that have made videos around it that, you know, sometimes their CPM gets cut or their ad revenue gets cut from these, or that YouTube doesn't really like you talking about these particular stocks. So for the sake of the video, I'm calling them green leaf stock. Whatever. We're talking about cannabis stocks, y'all. So today I want to go over some ways that you can invest in the market, because what happens is I've gotten a lot of questions around like what you think is the best. Well, there's a ton of companies. Now, however many companies you think is out there for this particular industry, there's 2 and 3 times as much, because what's happening is in the US, a lot of the US companies you can't invest in directly. It's like in the over-the-counter area. So like it's not on your NASDAQ, it's not on your Dow, you know, it's not within our, you know, normal stock market arena. It's over the counter. So over the counter stocks can't be purchased through, you know, Robinhood and companies like that. You have to have like a different brokerage to purchase, like, you know, over the counter, like your Charles Schwab's or TD Ameritrade's. A lot of them still allow you to trade over the counter. So now over the counter is considered to be some of the most riskiest stocks, you know, known to man, because in over the counter you can literally have companies that are just not real and you just put money in them. So you'll find in the over the counter, you'll find a lot of companies that are less than, you know, 1 cent to buy and things like that. However, you do have very many legitimate companies in there, and especially with the green leaf stocks, you have a lot of companies. Now in America, you can invest in more Canadian, you know, companies than you can in American companies, like through the regular stock market that are within that. So that's something that was decided some time ago, where, you know, like New York Stock Exchange was like, well, we don't want to encourage people to use it. However, our government makes a ton of sales tax off of it. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's maybe a discussion for another video, but that's just kind of how it is right now. So in order to invest in a lot of these companies, like one of the cool ways I think that it may help a lot of people is to like maybe find 1 or 2 that you really like or something, or just one, and you invest in it. Or you can actually just buy like ETFs around this, because that is something that, you know, I've done and something that I do, where I've just created a portfolio of, you know, cannabis ETFs. So today I'm actually going to go through some of the ETFs for you to look into, do your own research around, and you'll be able to see all the companies they're invested in. And for me, you know, it's just hard to try to figure out which company is going to do the best because of the industry. So I rely more so on doing that with ETFs. I do have shares of Planet 13, but overall, I just decided to find a few ETFs, put them in my one of my M1 portfolios, and just invest in it that way. So let's take a look at some of the ETFs that's out there. Maybe you'll be able to find a good investment so you can play this market. Come on, let's go. All right, guys. So we're here, and we're going to take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ETFs. Now, with these ETFs, you kind of see that the prices aren't bad, so they're relatively inexpensive, but you see a lot of them kind of have a lot of the, you know, same holdings in it. So we're going to look at that today. So the first one is YOLO. All right, YOLO, it's $22 a share as of today. You can kind of see where it's been. It's just been kind of slow, steady, but still some growth. So let's check out YOLO. So here's YOLO Advisor Shares Pure Cannabis ETF. Now, one of the things I like to do when I look at ETFs is I like to come on to their actual page, which you can just Google it, and then come on the actual page of the ETF, the particular ETF, and you can go and you can scroll and see information about it. So one of the things I love to look at is their holdings, and here you have like some price history and some performance, and then you have their holdings right here. So now you can download all the holdings here and see everything, or on this particular one, you can do this. You can search it out and see, you know, what they have. But right here on the front page, and you can actually sort this. So let's go see who they have, or what it's actually sorted by it being weighted right here. I was going to sort and see what shares they have the most of, but basically it's sorted based off of percentage, which you can see over here to the far right. So you can see here they have Village Farms, and they have ones that you're probably heard of, like your Afria, your Canopy. I'm sure they probably got Aurora somewhere in here too, like what most people know of. But you can see here what they're invested in and what their percentage is, like I told you, and what they own. So you can see all of these different companies around the green leaf industry. So you can see here, you can see Hexo there. That's another popular one that people are starting to hop on right now, which is a cheap price. Like I said, most of them are cheap because this industry has not been like rushed into just yet, and it's still developing. So, but yeah, that's YOLO. So let's go to the next one. The next one is THCX. Yo, the THCX, man. The CPM on this video is going to be low. So here we go. $17 a share. Similar track, right? So let's go look at THCX right here. I actually have their holdings already up. I kind of just pre-set up these pages, but you can see what they hold too. All right. Grow Generation, Tilray, Village Farm, Cannabis, Chronos. Now, of course, this is actually one of the ways to be able to find out all the different companies that are within the industry too. And, you know, if you have time, you can do some research around some of these companies. And like most people probably never heard of Grow Generation. But they've seen it. You've seen it in another one, or Village Farm, right? You could do research to look at these and see, you know, what they are, right? As you come across these holdings. And then what happens is you may be able to find, you know, a holding or something that you might want to invest in just in itself. So that's THCX ETF. So let's go to the next one. The next one is MSOS. This is another advisor share, pure cannabis one. This one's a little bit more. It's $46 a share. You come here, you can scroll down. As I talked about, you can get all your information you want to see. It shows you the exchange, everything, and you can see exactly what their holdings are, what they have, etc. Normally it's just on that page, right? They show you, you know, how their, you know, market capitalization is. And you come down, you see holdings, see, and you can see what they're invested in, right? So this is how you look through ETFs and index funds. You don't just, I mean, nothing's wrong with buying it, but you want to also take a look at what they have, what they're invested in. So their biggest investment, you can see here, is on the top line, green thumb. So, and then you can come down and you can keep going through and seeing it. And in this particular one, I remember in this particular one, you're not going to see a lot of names you're familiar with in here. But yeah, this is MSOS, ticker symbol, ETF. So this is another pure advisor shares, pure US cannabis ETF. All right. So let's go to the next one. The next one is POTX. So ironic, POTX. And you can see this one here, $14 a share. So you can always check and see how it's been doing. But like I said, it's always good to go to the actual site and get more information about it. So here, you can come on down. You can see what they're invested in. You can see their performance history. And of course, like I said, it's still an undeveloped market totally. So, and you know, our particular government has kind of squeezed it on the investment side for like us, but they've squeezed it very well for the sales tax that they get on their end. So, but then you can come down and see the top holdings. So to get these holdings here, you have to download it. I'm not going to download it, but you can see what their top 10 holdings are right here. Tilray is number 1, Alfria, and you know about these top, you know, 5. You know about those. You know about Hexo. So you might know about some of these, but this is their top 10. So this is POTX. So let's go to the next one. The next ETF for you to check out if you're interested in these type of stocks is Cambria. All right. So this one is $18 a share. You know, same thing. You'll see them all kind of the same thing because most of them are invested. Most of these are invested within the same thing. You can see the top holdings here. I was already on the page, like I said. Some of these you're going to see over and over again because that's just what, you know, some companies evaluate as being the best ones. And like I said, this is how you can find out about companies too. Like I said, most people never heard of, you know, stuff like Grow Generation, but you can do your research. This is the ticker symbol for it right here. This is how you also are able to discover new stocks and different things as well. And you can click here, you get their full holdings. You can scroll down, you can see what they're invested in. So they don't have a ton, but they have considerably enough that gives them enough spread across the market. So let's go to the next one. The next one is MJ. MJ, Mary Jane. I'm telling you, it's funny. So here we have $19 a share. So take a good look at it, see what's going on, and let's go to the page. And here, same thing. It just shows you a chart also where things are legal, what's legalized, etc. So like I live in Virginia and they're just now starting to kind of open up to it a little bit. So, but you can come down, check out their holdings, see what's going on. You can download all the holdings, which I always advise if you're going to invest in it to at least see everything they're invested in so you know what's going on. But here, more companies that you're familiar with. And so you kind of can pick and choose based off of how you think, because some of them may not have all the same ones. They have some different ones that are differences that may, you may see their price fluctuate, but most of the main ones, a lot of them are definitely invested in. So now the last one is CNBS, and this is Amplify. Let's take a look. $20 a share, another low cost, very low compared to, what most people would expect. Because like I said, most of these shares in the cannabis industry is just low. Or excuse me, the green leaf industry is low. So let's take a look at that last one. Amplify, here you go. Like I said, you're able to look at, the company that holds these ETFs, do some research around, it's funny. This is CNBS. And the way they have this set up, you'd almost think it's on CNBC. But as I stated, your fund holdings are here. You can come, take a look, see what's going on. You can view all holdings, right? You can see, even they have cash on there located in other investments. You can always go and learn about companies, so that way you know what you're putting your money into, right? So, but yeah, guys. So those are 7 different ETFs around the green leaf industry that you can check out, and you can do some research around, or maybe discover like a good stock or two that you might be looking to invest in. But hope this has been helpful for those that are looking to, get some money within the game and not sure which ones to do. These ETFs gives you, a play on all of them. But anyways, guys, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.